Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into one of the most exciting corners of U.S. coin collecting wheat pennies. These humble 1-cent coins may seem ordinary, but hidden among them are some of the most sought-after numismatic treasures in the world. In this video, we're focusing on the top 2 most valuable wheat pennies in circulated condition with different mint marks, exploring what makes them unique, why collectors crave them, and what they're worth in today's market. So if you've ever wondered whether that old penny in your pocket could be worth big money, stay tuned, you might be holding a fortune. So let's get started. First up, we are talking about the United States wheat penny, 1 cent, dated 1953 with the D mint mark, found in circulated condition. At first glance, this coin may look ordinary, but when we dive deeper into its history, design, rarity factors, and today's collector market, you'll understand why even circulated examples continue to attract attention from collectors and why certain pieces can carry surprising value in dollars at auction. The 1953 D wheat penny was produced during a fascinating time in American history. This coin belongs to the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1953, the United States was recovering from World War II and moving into a new era of economic growth and global influence. Coin production at the Denver Mint during this period was focused on supplying enough small change for a growing population and expanding commerce. The Denver Mint struck a very large number of cents in 1953, and these coins were widely circulated across the western and central United States. Despite the high mintage, these pennies now represent the final decade of the wheat cent design, since the reverse would change to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. That alone gives the 1953 D penny historical importance as part of the closing chapter of a beloved coin series. When it comes to design and features, the 1953 D wheat penny carries the classic look that collectors instantly recognize. On the obverse, we see Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Lincoln's expression is calm and dignified, symbolizing unity and leadership. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," appear along the top rim, while "Liberty" is placed to the left of Lincoln's portrait. The date 1953 is positioned on the right, just in front of Lincoln's chest, with the small but important D mint mark directly below the date, indicating that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse features 2 stylized wheat ears curving along the left and right sides, framing the words 1 cent in the center and United States of America above it, with E pluribus unum at the top. This simple yet symbolic design represents agricultural strength and national unity, making it one of the most admired designs in U.S. coinage history. In circulated condition, the 1953 D wheat penny usually shows visible wear. Lincoln's hair and cheek often appear smooth, and the wheat stalks on the reverse may lack sharp detail. However, even circulated coins can still be attractive if they have even wear, a pleasing color, and no major damage. Many collectors actually enjoy circulated wheat pennies because they carry the story of everyday American life, passing through countless hands over decades. For collector demand, condition plays a major role. While heavily worn examples are common, higher-end circulated coins with clear details and original brown color are more desirable. Additionally, collectors closely inspect these coins for errors such as repunched mint marks, die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies, which can significantly increase value. In terms of rarity, the 1953 D wheat penny is not considered rare in a general sense due to its high mintage, but rarity changes dramatically when condition and errors are taken into account. Most surviving examples are well worn, making nicer circulated pieces harder to find than people expect. Uncirculated examples exist, but they are far less common and command much higher prices. Error coins from 1953 D are especially sought after, and these are where collectors can see big jumps in dollar value. Even though the standard circulated coin is affordable, demand remains steady because Lincoln Wheat Cents are one of the most collected coin series in the United States. Now let's talk about current market value in dollars. In today's market, a typical 1953 D wheat penny in heavily circulated condition usually sells for just a few cents to around $275,000, depending on eye appeal. A nicer circulated example with moderate wear and strong details may range from $350,000. Coins approaching extremely fine or almost uncirculated condition can sell for $385,000 or more. However, if the coin has a recognized mint error or an unusual die variety, the value can rise dramatically, sometimes reaching $1 million depending on rarity and demand. As always, coin values fluctuate with the market, collector interest, and precious metal trends, so prices can change over time. For collectors, there are several important tips to keep in mind when dealing with a 1953 VDB Wheat Penny. Always examine the coin carefully under good lighting and magnification to look for errors or unusual features. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce its value. Store your penny in a protective holder to prevent further wear or environmental damage. If you believe you have an especially high-quality or rare example, consider having it authenticated or graded by a professional grading service. Building a complete wheat penny set or focusing on Denver Mint issues can also make collecting more enjoyable and rewarding. The United States 1953 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny may seem like a simple 1-cent coin, but it represents a meaningful piece of American history and numismatic tradition. From its connection to the post-war era and the final years of the wheat cent design to its enduring popularity among collectors, this coin continues to hold value beyond its face denomination. While most circulated examples are modestly priced, condition, eye appeal, and rare errors can turn an ordinary penny into a valuable collectible. Next up, the United States Wheat Penny 1 cent, dated 1958, without a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, this coin may look like an ordinary old penny that many people have seen or even spent in the past. However, for collectors, the 1958 Wheat Penny holds deep historical importance, unique design features, and in some rare cases, surprising market value in today's auction market. Whether you are a beginner collector or a seasoned numismatist, this video will help you understand why the 1958 no mint mark wheat penny continues to attract attention and how circulated examples still play an important role in coin collecting today. To fully appreciate the 1958 wheat penny, it's important to understand its history and background. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. By 1958, the Wheat Penny series was nearing the end of its long and iconic run, as the Lincoln Memorial reverse would replace the wheat ears design in 1959. This makes 1958 the final year of the classic wheat penny design, giving it special significance among collectors. All 1958 wheat pennies without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia, which was the main mint responsible for large-scale coin production during that era. These coins were struck during a time of strong U.S. economic growth, and millions entered circulation, where they were heavily used in everyday transactions. One of the most appealing aspects of the 1958 wheat penny lies in its unique features and classic design elements. On the obverse, the coin features a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the word Liberty to the left and the date, 1958, to the right. Above Lincoln's head is the national motto, "In God We Trust." The absence of a mint mark below the date confirms that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse, the design showcases two stylized wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the Latin motto E pluribus unum across the top. This wheat ears design symbolizes America's agricultural strength and prosperity and is one of the most beloved coin designs in U.S. history. The coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, giving it a warm reddish-brown tone that many collectors find visually appealing, even in circulated condition. When discussing rarity and condition, it's important to clarify what makes a 1958 wheat penny valuable or desirable. In general, standard 1958 wheat pennies without a mint mark are not extremely rare because tens of millions were minted. Most examples found today are in circulated condition, showing wear on Lincoln's hair, cheek, and jawline, as well as softness in the wheat ears on the reverse. However, collector demand remains steady because this coin represents the final chapter of the wheat penny series. Additionally, there is one legendary variety that makes the 1958 date famous, the 1958 double die reverse wheat penny. This error coin shows strong doubling on the words 1 cent and E pluribus unum, and is considered one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln cent varieties ever discovered. While most circulated 1958 pennies are not this rare variety, the possibility of finding one keeps collectors carefully examining every example they come across. The current market value of a 1958 wheat penny without a mint mark depends heavily on condition and whether any rare errors are present. In circulated condition, typical examples usually sell for a modest premium over face value, often ranging from around $335,000, depending on eye appeal and remaining detail. Coins with strong original color, minimal corrosion, and even wear tend to be more desirable. In higher uncirculated grades, values can increase significantly, sometimes reaching $557,000 or more. However, if a coin turns out to be the famous 1958 double-die reverse, the value can jump dramatically, with authentic examples selling for $1 million at major auctions. This wide range in value makes the 1958 Wheat Penny an exciting coin for both casual collectors and serious investors. For collectors interested in adding the 1958 no-mint mark Wheat Penny to their collection, there are several important tips to keep in mind. Always examine the coin closely under good lighting and magnification, paying special attention to the reverse lettering for any signs of doubling. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce its value and damage the original surface. Proper storage is essential, so consider using coin holders, flips, or albums designed to protect copper coins from moisture and air exposure. Learning to grade coins accurately will help you make better buying and selling decisions, especially when evaluating circulated examples. Finally, buying from reputable dealers or auction platforms and educating yourself through reference books and trusted numismatic resources can greatly improve your collecting experience. The United States Wheat Penny 1 cent dated 1958 without a mint mark is far more than just an old copper coin. It represents the final year of one of America's most iconic coin designs, carries deep historical significance, and continues to attract collectors around the world. While most circulated examples have modest value, their connection to history and the excitement surrounding rare varieties like the double-die reverse keep interest strong in today's coin market. Whether you're searching through pocket change, building a complete Wheat Penny set, or hoping to uncover a hidden treasure, the 1958 Wheat Penny remains a fascinating and rewarding coin to collect. If you enjoyed this deep dive into American coin history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more videos exploring rare and valuable coins worth big money in today's market. If you enjoyed this deep dive into valuable wheat pennies, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and happy collecting.